what's good, what's popping? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you all are doing great. So in today's video I will be showing you how you can slay and create this beautiful smoky eyes on hooded eyes. So if you have hooded eyes, then welcome to the club. So this video will mainly focus on hooded eyes and how you can emphasize your eyes to look bigger and how to blend that eyeshadow really well. Often on hooded eyes we tend to blend the eyeshadows, but it always hides underneath your hood. So I will be explaining what are hooded eyes, and let's get it started. So before getting into the video, I'll be telling you guys what exactly hooded eyes are, how you can find out if you have hooded eyes. So if you want to find out if you have hooded eyes, all you need to do is go in front of the mirror, look straight into the mirror and see if you have an extra skin which is falling on your crease. So this is the crease line and you see this extra skin which is falling on your lid, so that is called hood. If you have extra skin that is falling on your crease, then you are likely to have hooded eyes. So often when you apply your eyeshadow here, so if you don't bring your eyeshadow above your hood, that means above your crease, then it's more likely to hide underneath that hood. It won't show up. I mean, the eyeshadow won't show up. So I'll be sharing my little tips and tricks with you guys, how you can make your eyeshadow look more prominent on hooded eyes. So yeah, let's get it started. Okay, so I won't start off with my base like usual because we are doing smoky eye today. So I'll just apply some moisturizer and directly move on to the eyes. So for my moisturizer, as you guys know, I'll obviously be using the Pond's Super Light Gel Oil Free Moisturizer. Okay, I won't be applying any primer or anything. We'll just directly move on to the eyes. So I will be taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Medium Beige and just conceal my eyes. Dude, I don't know if we are through this. Let me use it till its last breath. I'll just be taking a fluffy brush and I'm just gonna blend the concealer into my eyes. So what this does is that it cancels out any darkness, and if you have any veins showing through your lids, it just covers them. So I don't usually use a dedicated eye primer. I don't have one. I think I'll buy sometime soon, but concealer has been pretty much working well for me. So after applying your concealer, you need to set it with a loose powder or any compact powder. I'm just setting it with a loose powder just to make sure that it doesn't crease. Okay, now we are all set for the eyeshadow. So for my eyeshadow palette, I will be using the Huda Beauty Rose Gold Remastered palette. Now you don't have to use the same eyeshadow palette. You can use any eyeshadows, but make sure that you have same colors. I mean, obviously if it's smoky eye, you will definitely use black, and black eyeshadow is pretty much found in any eyeshadow palette. This eyeshadow palette is so bomb. You have all the warm tone eyeshadows, you have few shimmery shades, you have few pinks, browns here and there. You can use this for party, you can use this for everyday. So if you are a makeup artist, then I think you have to have this palette. So for my first shade, I will be going ahead with this very light nude sort of a shade called Demure, and just apply it on my crease. Not on my crease, we are trying to go above the crease. So a little technique that I want to tell you guys is that don't close your eyes while you're applying any eyeshadow, because especially in hooded eyes, if you close your eyes and apply the eyeshadow, you don't know where you're actually placing it. So once you open your eyes, you see that your eyeshadow is gone beneath the hood. Just open your eyes, raise your eyebrow a little bit, and then start applying your eyeshadow. So for my second shade, I will be taking the shade called Sandalwood and just applying it right on top of Demure. So if you want to have a better picture and better understanding of where you're placing your eyeshadow, then do this. Place your mirror at an angle downwards and then you can see where you're actually placing your eyeshadow. This technique works for pretty much every eye, but especially for hooded eyes, I think this would look really well. So always always try to go above your crease. Don't come down beneath your crease because the hard work is gonna hide beneath your extra skin, so you don't want that. Okay, so for my third shade, I will be going ahead with this one called Henna, placing it on top of Sandalwood. I'm just trying to create a soft gradient of transition shade. Also try to hold your brush at the edge. Don't hold your brush here. If not, you are intentionally applying more pressure and your eyeshadow would not look so blended and smoky. Try to use windshield wiper motions or circular motions. Also, while you are trying to blend eyeshadows on a hooded eye, brushes do matter a lot. I will do a dedicated video on eye brushes for hooded eyes. Okay, so finally onto the base shade now. I will be taking this shade called Black Truffle. So now the speciality of this black shade is that this is not a regular powder eyeshadow. This turns into a gel liner if you spritz some water onto it. So I'm just taking the MAC setting spray, just spritzing it on my brush, and I'll directly be dipping the brush into the shade. Now you need to be very careful while placing this black eyeshadow because it is a dark eyeshadow and you don't want to mess it up. So work with small sections first. So I'm just trying to apply the eyeshadow on my upper lash line first using a flat brush, and gradually just try to bring your eyeshadow a notch up above your crease so it's visible. I'm just gradually bringing this upwards. Be a bit conscious while doing this step. Okay, so now that we've deposited the eyeshadow on the lid, take a densely packed blending brush because you want to blend it precisely, because with a loosely packed blending brush, the blending is gonna look a little sloppy. I'm gonna start off from the outer corners. Okay, so now that we've got the intensity, I will be taking a pencil brush and just picking up this shade called Henna and Sandalwood and applying it just where the transition shade and the black shade is meeting, just to have that defined gradient look. Okay, so now I will be taking a clean blending brush and just try to blend everything together so there are no harsh lines. So this is how it looks like so far. Okay, so the eyeshadow is done. Let's get started with the base. For my primer, I will be using the Sugar's Aquaholic Priming Moisturizer. This has a little bit of fragrance to it, not very overpowering. So this primer is basically a primer plus moisturizer. And then I think I like to apply some liquid illuminator. So for that, I will be going ahead with Sugar's Bling Leader Illuminating Moisturizer. So as you can see, it gives you that light luminous finish, which is really natural. So for my foundation, I like to mix two shades together every single time I apply my foundation because I feel like mixing two different shades just makes my custom shade. So for today's video, I will be using the Infallible Pro Matte in the shade 108 and L'Oreal Infallible 24 Hour Fresh Wear in the shade Golden Sun. I like to first apply my foundation using my fingers. I'm just dotting and spreading across my face. So I think this gives me the maximum amount of coverage, and then blending it with my beauty blender. And whatever is left on my beauty blender is going to go onto my forehead. For my concealer, again, I will be using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Medium Beige. Okay, so now it's time to set the face. I will be taking the Huda Beauty Easy Bake in the shade Blondie and just lightly sweep the brush across my face. I'm not going to bake. I feel like baking just makes my skin really dry. I don't know, it's a personal preference. If you like baking, you can do it. Okay, now it's time to chisel out those cheekbones. I will be using the Sugar's Face Forward Contour Stick in the shade Fawn first. Okay, now it's time to do the lower lash line. So first I will be taking henna and cocoa, gradually defining the lower lash line. Then I'll be taking this black. Try to use a precise flat shader brush to do this. Okay, next I'll be doing my eyebrows, just brushing them thoroughly. So now for hooded eyes, it's best if you keep your eyebrows as high as possible so you have a good lid space. For my eyebrows, obviously I will be using the PAC Super Brow Cream. I love this. I've not been able to keep this down ever since I got it. Just drawing short strokes, starting off from the middle and then working my way through the outer corner. Then I will be taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer and with the brush tip of it, I'm just going to clean my eyebrows. This is such a great idea, guys. You don't have to use a brush separately. So for my blush, I will be using the Benefits California blush. This is a very beautiful peachy sort of a blush. Okay, so the blush is done. I'll quickly pop on some lashes and be right back. Hi guys, I'm back. I applied the Huda Beauty lashes in Giselle. So for my mascara, I'll be taking the Total Temptation mascara from Maybelline. I'll just be coating my outer lashes. Just be very careful while applying mascara onto your lower lashes. So for my highlighter, I will be using the Master Chrome highlighter from Maybelline. Then I will be taking a nude kohl pencil from PAC Cosmetics to just highlight my waterline. So this just makes your eyes look a little wider and bigger. Okay, so on to the last step now. I will be applying Nykaa's lipstick in the shade Mona Lisa. Okay, now I will be setting all of this makeup using the MAC Prep and Prime setting spray. So yeah, that's the final look. So yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys learned something and liked it. If you did, then please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also smash that like button. I will see you in my next one.